What's going on, guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video. Super excited about this one. Amcrest makes some great products. I've already reviewed their turret outdoor camera, their doorbell camera, great products. I'm expecting big things from this as well, but this is their newest wire-free home security system that comes with 2 cameras and a smart home hub. They are 100% wire-free, full HD 1080p. You can actually add up to 6 cameras. There's push notifications to the app, live streaming, weather-resistant IP65, two-way audio, and each camera has a rechargeable battery. So let's go ahead and push through a couple more specs. And if there's anything I miss, in the description box below is gonna be this exact same link for this product. You guys can pick one up yourself after the video is done or read more about it. Let's jump into a few more specs before we get it out of the box. The image sensor on the camera is gonna be 1-2.7 CMOS. The resolution up to 2 megapixels HD full 1080p. The lens is 2.8 millimeters fixed. Night vision is up to 16 feet with IR LED. And the field of view is gonna be 110 degrees H, 61 degrees V, and 130 degrees D. I'm not sure if that's height, vicinity, or horizontal. We're gonna get into all that and of course show you test footage. Recording, the compression is H.265-H.264, up to 20 frames per second frame rate. You of course can view this on your mobile apps with Droid or iPhone. And of course on your different tablets and devices as well. It does have PIR detection. Operating temperature is -4 degrees Fahrenheit through 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Dimensions are 3 inches by 3 inches by 2.8 inches. And the weight is 0.77 pounds per camera. The Smart Hub has one Ethernet port, and that is 100 megabytes per second with a 2.0 USB port on the hub as well. Amcrest gives you a 1-year warranty with the product, so that's great as well. So without further ado, let's get it out of the box. Let's go ahead and set it up. And of course, we'll run through the app and show you the footage. Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. Smash that subscribe button down below and turn on your bell notifications so when fresh content comes out, you're the first to know. Alrighty folks, let's get this guy out of the box and let's take it for a test run. Alrighty, so right off the bat here, we have ourselves our Ethernet plug here, which looks like your typical about 3-foot Ethernet plug. Next up, we have our little welcome guides, etc. Warranty information, quick setup guide. And coming out to the next little level here, let's go ahead and take that out. Coming around here to our home bay station. Let's get that guy on out. Looking real nice right there, actually. That's a great little design to it. And we have our little power button here, what looks to be, kind of reminds me, it's pretty much the same thing as an Apple iHome button. That's actually pretty cool. And there's probably some sensitive information under here. I'd rather not have any hackers get in. There's a QR code, serial number, etc. That's all on the bottom there as well. But you do have some nice soft padded feet. There's one here and then one underneath my other finger here, right there. Back with our Ethernet cable here. This is where you would directly plug this into your cable modem router or mesh Wi-Fi system, your power input, and then your USB right here with a small reset button there. Next up in our box, we're gonna have our power cable here, and that is the power cable for the home station, and that is gonna be tip to tip, guesstimation about 5 feet or so if you are wondering cord length. Obviously, you guys in other countries, if they do sell it in other countries, again, I will have you linked below. They will have the appropriate plug, obviously. And lastly in our box is going to be our cameras there. Let's go ahead and open up these guys here. Inside the box here, we have our nice 1 camera here to the right and 1 camera here to the left. We will be getting to each one of these, but let's go ahead and set those aside real quickly and get to the boring stuff first, which I like the cameras obviously the best, and boring stuff, I mean the mounting hardware, which this might be very important for a lot of viewers. So here we look like we have our one side of it here, and on the other side is a tripod screw there, and that would obviously tighten, and then that rotates around. Wow, that's actually very smooth. Not clunky, it's a very nice smooth rotation there. That's gonna be one, and then we have what looks to be a nice beefy battery pack here. This is a lithium ion, 7.6, 2300 milliamps, 17.4 8WH. And that is your battery pack for one of the cameras. You also have a USB to micro USB charging cable for each camera. And you have your mounting screws and your drywall. If you're inserting into drywall, wood, stucco, etc., you'll need those little anchors as well. And then it has a little sticker template for mounting. Over here on this side, I won't bore you, it's the exact same thing because there are two cameras. So let's take a look at the first camera real quick. This is always the best part of a brand new product. And we do have one over that as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the camera real quickly before we do insert our battery. Looks like we have some holes down here at the bottom here for microphone, obviously two-way audio. We have our speaker here for speaking so they can hear us and then we can hear them. Looks like a small LED light of some sort. This is probably your night vision sensor or motion detection sensor here. And then obviously this would be your camera lens there. Coming around to the side, we have Amcrest logo. And again, that's just our speaker there. Amcrest logo on that side. On the top, that's where we're gonna insert our battery there. And on the back is gonna be our tripod mount screw. We have our sync button here. Let's go ahead and push off the cover there. And we have what looks to be a little latch. And so how to open up this, you click that back, and then what you want to do is kind of lift up and then exit these little tabs off of those little clips there. That opens up there and it's connected by this little thing here. And folks, that is completely wire-free, battery-powered. So once this is tightened up here, you can open this up or you can close this. And so that is not spinning, but you can open it up and adjust it. So that's nice and tight now. Or if I wanted to adjust it, open that up a little bit. And so that is straight on like that. If that was up against stucco, let's say, down, and then let's go this way here, all the way to the right, all the way to the left, whatever way you're looking at there, or up like this. So let's go ahead and get the different angles here, down, all the way that way, and all the way that way. And then obviously your desiredness, and then go ahead and tighten that on up. But obviously if it is mounted already, then you can just tighten it with those little twirl things there. It disconnects, line it up, screw it in, drill it in, and then adjust it accordingly there. What's nice is that it's not a very heavy camera either. It does have some little bit of weight to it, obviously because of the battery pack, but that's not very heavy at all. All right guys, now above the sink is a little door and you flip that up and that is your micro USB charging port, and that is to charge your device. And then once obviously you're done charging it, go ahead and pop that back into place right there and you're up and running. My system, actually my batteries came with about 46% on each battery. So I would recommend charging them before you do mount them. For one hub, you can add up to 6 cameras. All right, so what I did is I just actually plugged in a USB stick right into the USB drive on the back of the hub. I will go ahead and link one of those in the description box of the video as well. These are getting super cheap. This is an actual 64 gigabyte one, and it's handling it just fine, but it was literally plug and play. I did not have to format this at all. It was already formatted to my previous computer. It didn't need to be updated or anything on the app for Amcrest. After I plugged it in, I simply just tested out the motion detection on the camera, and immediately I was able to have the timeline stamp and playback right as my phone got the notification. I was able to tap the notification on my phone and view exactly what was recorded on this USB stick. So that is an option if you don't want to go the cloud route. Okay, I actually just looked on their page and it says with using the local USB, you can up to a 2 terabyte FAT32. So it looks like you actually could use like a Western Digital external hard drive that's compatible with the system. I am unsure if it loop records or not, meaning that everything it catches on motion detection, it would then record. It's not continuous recording, but anything that motion detection does pick up, it would be recorded the USB device or external hard drive, and then my guess is when it filled up, it would just loop record and erase what had been previously recorded. I want to show you guys what I use one of the cameras for, and this is a great angle to do. Obviously, I can mount it above my rafter, or below my rafter, I should say, of my home. But what I like here is that, let's go ahead and blow this up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and get it into HD fully first. I'm going to turn my phone sideways, which is going to give the full view here. And that's a great shot, seeing that my Amazon package is on my doorstep. Absolutely fantastic. I'm probably going to rearrange this little outdoor garden shelving thing that I have the camera on. But what's really nice is it's so wide angle, and that's actually pulled back, very secretively placed. You can't see the camera there, but I might get a little bit more stealth with it. But look at the welcome mat. You literally, just beautiful HD quality. Let's go ahead and turn off my porch light, and let's check out night vision. I do have some very subtle lights in the bush right above the camera, so let's see. All right, night vision comes on, as we can see, and it looks like, yeah, there we go. It's adjusting a little bit where the little bars are getting in the way just a little bit, but I can still see the package. We can see the lights of the bush in front of us there. You can see my front door. So obviously, if it was elevated on the mount underneath my roof rafter, which is a lot more secure location for a camera anyway, for a more downward look at the porch to see people's faces and whatnot, because if someone came up and stole that package right now, unless down, then I would see their face. So I do want to angle this camera a little bit better, but overall I'm just showing you guys the night feature, which is absolutely fantastic. And again, we'll go ahead and kick on live right here with you. Let's go ahead and kick back on my porch light. As we can see here, it will adjust, take a little bit of time to adjust to night vision. And then once that porch light kind of clicks on, there we go there. That took a few seconds, but you could still see what was going on there. And now we are back to off of night vision. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the app here. Now, actually, I have reviewed their doorbell already, but unfortunately in my new house that I'm in, I don't have a hardwired doorbell. So hopefully Amcrest will see this video and come out with a battery-powered one. But they use the same app for this camera system, which is great. So you could view both of them in the app together. So let's go ahead and click on my Amcrest hub, and let's go ahead and view some footage here. Let me go ahead and flip this to the side so we can get a better angle here. We've already seen the outdoor shot. Now here is the daylight shot, looking fantastic. Our timestamp up above, clear and crisp. And to be honest with you, I think we're actually still in regular quality. So it's only going to get better as it crisps up even more. But honestly, standard definition is high quality, but this just takes it to the next limit here. Let's go ahead and look at this for a split second. We just saw it. You can go from SD to HD, but also you click on multi-view or single view, and we can add our rear as well in this window so you can see 2 for 1. And this is live right here with you, so it does take just a second to connect there. As we can see the backyard looking great. We're a 2 for 1er. You can do snapshots right here. You can record right here. You can obviously listen in. You can do full screen. You can talk. So let's say you wanted to record something. You go ahead and hit that record button right there, and it will actually, at least on my Samsung S8, it will record straight to my phone. So if any notification did pop up and you wanted to start recording right away or getting snapshots, then you have that option and it'll be saved in your camera roll on your phone. So if you hit this cloud recordings down here at the bottom, you would have to activate that. And I will show this to you just real quickly here. You have 3 days, all that kind of stuff. You can go ahead and pause this and take a look at that. It's 7 days, 14 days, and 30 days. And the prices are right there if you didn't want to do the USB stick option. USB storage, this is where you find your recording, because obviously the stick in the back. Let's go ahead and flip this sideways, and you can go ahead and see me. It picked me up right as I rolled out the door there. Let's go ahead and get another one. Here I am playing with my phone a little bit, but you can see nice wide angle barbecue. We can see the doors there, so that's absolutely great. You can replay it. We do have, obviously, our time frame line right here. You can go ahead and check that out. Obviously, I was cleaning the barbecue. That's why all those blue lines are there. That's just the motion detection's picked up. You can go ahead and flip through the dates. Again, I just plugged in my USB stick. That is why that's transpiring. I don't have any older ones than today. But let's go ahead and see one. I actually move the camera and it will pick that up. And here I am right here. And so that's a nice little playback there, nice wide angle. Now, anything that you do want to listen to, obviously toggle with that listen button there. If there is speaking and talking going on, you of course can pause that. You can full screen that, etc. And down here, listen, pause, down here at the bottom, local storage with the time up in the top right so that you could obviously show authorities if needed be. Now, this is an option for each individual camera. You're going to hit that top right area up there, and it comes to device information. You can actually, in here, you can rename it. So device name, I put backyard. You can see the battery level right here. You can see the Wi-Fi strength is strong, and it is paired up, obviously, to the Amcrest hub. Now, something to keep in mind, if this is in a very high traffic area, meaning your front door and you're going in and out 50 times a day, that battery will drain quicker. But if it's on the side of the house, etc., and it doesn't get much traffic at all, then that battery is going to last a nice long duration. So right here, you can either delete the device, you can flip the image if you have it mounted a different direction. There's cloud status. I haven't signed up for anything like that, so it says not available. Motion detection, you can toggle that on or off if it is a windy day and you're getting too many notifications. You can toggle that off if you want to save some battery life. Of course, we can go to live view. Let's go ahead and tap that here, and we'll go ahead and tilt this to the side here in just a second. See, that pops up nice and quickly there, just about 4 or 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and toggle that between standard definition and high definition. Very crisp. Look at that nice wide angle. And we, of course, will be getting nighttime shots of this as well. You can see the patio chairs left-hand side. You can see everything. You can actually zoom in on it digitally right here if you needed to zoom in on someone's face or whatnot. Look at my barbecue right there. The planters over here, all the way to the surfboard. That's looking absolutely fantastic. And this was actually rained on a few nights ago and perfectly fine, so that's great weatherproofing. I want to give you guys a few more different little options here. And here I am coming home from the gym here. And obviously the camera is down a little bit, but it's almost to my shoulder. Very, very nice there. That is with the porch light on as well. So very clear, obviously, if that was mounted better where you'd be able to see my face. So let's go ahead and go over to live view. And here we have live view here. And let's go ahead and go back. And here we have all of the motion detection that was picked up. The little red circle right there to the right shows the ones that I have not viewed yet. And obviously I just put in my USB stick, but you would just obviously go to the proper location for the day and you'd be able to view it that way. All right, let's go ahead and look at the night vision for my backyard. This is looking really nice here. And actually, let's go ahead and kick that up to high definition here. It was on standard. And we're looking fantastic. It is on a wicker little thing between 2 chairs, but as you can see all the way to my barbecue there, that's at least probably 15 feet to my barbecue, which is in the center of your screen. And then you can make out a little bicycle project I got going on right there. You can see the surfboards. Now, something to keep in mind if you are going to be just placing this down on something like I have it right here and not mounted to the patio, let's say, is that you do need to be careful about how far back you put it on a table, because what's going to happen is the night vision is going to kind of give that kind of shine to it, that light to it, as you can see in the bottom left corner. I have it kind of at the edge, maybe pushed a little bit too far back, but if I push it like another inch forward, that kind of light right there to the left would not be there. Now, I will show you guys an example of what the camera does when it does pick up motion detection, just in case a thief would maybe spot the camera, etc. But the night vision is very, very nice here. Nice wide angle. You'd definitely be able to see if, God forbid, any intruders came. So I'm actually gonna walk out to that camera right now because I need to grab it and show you a couple examples of the two-way audio, etc. But I am gonna also show you, and something that I just picked up, that you can't really tell in the window, but watch when I cut the kitchen light, and I'll go ahead and count it down, and you should see a little bit of it'll get darker. So 3, 2, 1, cutting kitchen light, and that was like 1 second delay. Turning it on, 3, 2, 1, and there you saw in the window it got bright. That's about a 1 second delay in high definition. That's very nice in the live view. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and be quiet. I can't really talk too much because it is late at night, so I'm gonna walk out there so you can see me and what a intruder would look like. All right, we're gonna see what this sound is like. So I am walking around the room a little bit here. Let's go ahead and play this. See if it's picking me up. I'm about 12 feet away from the camera or so. You just heard a chirp there for my notification, motion detection. I'm about maybe 16, 17 feet away from it now as well. We're gonna see what my voice, how it's picking it up, seeing how I sound. All right, I'm going to try to be as still as possible, but I think the camera's picking a little bit of motion up. So what we're going to do is we're going to test talk. The camera's only like 5 feet away from me right now, so I'm going to hit talk. It's going to load the microphone, and then I don't know how this is going to work with picking it up the audio. I think we need to... There you go. Hello. There you go. Hello. 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 Through the speaker, I can hear my voice, so you could talk to somebody on the other end of the camera. Okay, so when it does pick up motion, this green light will turn on, and then when it stops picking up motion, that will turn off. And the red infrared light is right over here. I have to turn off the lights to show you that one. So let's look and see what happens when the night vision red light goes on. It will go ahead and click, and obviously it looks a lot dimmer than that. The camera will pick that up, but what you're seeing, how bright that is, I don't see that. It's very, very subtle next to the green light, but you can see it very subtly. But again, it's a lot dimmer. The camera just won't be able to see what the human eye sees. But anyway, if you are worried about, and then obviously when you go into the light, it will go ahead and cut off when the sensor is finished right there. And if you are worried about intruders seeing that little green light, you could put a little piece of electrical tape over it. Just make sure you don't block the red infrared light right next to it right there. Well guys, thank you so much for watching the video. It's a great system, great quality footage. Definitely look in the description box once again for this system. They also just make it in a 1-camera system as well if you want to test it out, or go for the 2-camera system yourself. Those links will be in the description box below with a USB stick as well to record if you want that option as well. Hit that thumbs up button if you've appreciated the video, if it has given you an informed decision, and stay tuned and also check out the channel because I have a lot more products, the Amcrest doorbell, and many other Amcrest cameras and devices. So check out the channel, subscribe for more. We'll see you guys on the next one, and I have another outdoor camera I am reviewing by them, so stay tuned, subscribe. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.